morning. So we're going to cover the Student of the Month presentations for the month of October. Without further ado, Vice Principal Kent.
Had a busy schedule, so I was unable to be here last month for the first presentation, but I'm so proud to be here today to help recognize our Students of the Month. So, I believe what those of you guys who have been around for a little while might recall the evolution and the growth of this. We started a few years back in the cafeteria. And we ended up moving over to the lobby here in the auditorium. It got to the point where we were using the pods here behind you, and this has been such a successful program that here we are in the main auditorium. And we're looking to continue to have this growth, but we can't do it without you guys. That means that you have to keep doing what you're doing. So whether you're a student, whether you're a teacher, or whether you are a parent, we all play a role in this. So continue to strive for success, and once a month we will recognize the best of the best. So without any further ado, I'll turn things over to our JROTC, and we'll begin calling down the teachers and students. And as a quick reminder, if you haven't already done so, please turn on the devices you have.
Department is the business department. The teacher presenting the award is Ms. Unrain, and the student is Maria Jimenez.
Maria earned Student of the Month for Business by always being in class, finishing her projects, always helping other people in the class whenever they got behind or confused. She's a good team leader and wants the student to hear Barbie.
The next department is the computer science department. The teacher presenting the award is Ms. Jones, and the student is Francisco Martinez.
Francisco is in my computer science programming class, and he does excellent work. He gets all of his assignments turned in. He always has a really positive attitude. And then this year he's been coming into advisory to tutor the other students who need help, and he's very patient with them. So he's very deserving of Student of the Month.
The next is the journalism department. The teacher presenting the award is Ms. Jones, and the student is Emily Fuentes.
Emily is a senior in my newspaper class, and she's just Miss Dependable. Whenever I need something done and other people won't do it, Emily's always there. She goes to after-school activities, she films things, she does pictures, she writes stories. She's just a mentor to my newspaper class, and she's very deserving of this award.
The next department is the English department. The teacher presenting the award is Ms. Ruth, and the student is Luis Alberto Santana.
I nominated Luis because he wants to have in class before I get the question out of my mouth like this in the back. He's always participating.
The teacher presenting the award is Ms. T, and the student is Roridalma Ramos.
Supposed to be surprised at Roridalma. She doesn't know about it. This young lady last August started her first school year in America with zero English. She still has long ways to go, but she works so hard. She's so dedicated and responsible. She completes everything. She's a wonderful person to have in class and a great student and friend.
The next department is the JROTC department. The teacher presenting the award is Major Ford, and the student is
Daryl Downey. So Daryl's one of our cadets, and with regret, unfortunately, he's going to be leaving our program. He's leaving on a high note, and we just wanted to recognize his hard work for the last several years. One of our team leaders and one of our key staff members, so he's going to be truly missed in our department. We thank him for everything he did. So, thank you.
The next department is the Marine Science department. The teacher presenting the award is Ms. Elixon, and the student is Jose Cortez Baez.
See, this works. Jose really stands out from the other marine science students with his interest and enthusiasm for the subject. He does a great job taking care of his tank. He's got one of the tougher ones the eels are really picking. And I hope he will continue to go into marine science as a career. So keep an eye out for him. Thanks for being such a great student.
The next department is the Performing Arts department. The teacher presenting the award is Ms. Galindo, and the student is Eric Garcia.
Amazing performance out of eating a sandwich. Anybody who can do that is amazingly talented, and Eric has proved that time and time again on my stage. From playing like the coolest kid on campus to playing the biggest nerd in our last show, it shows how multiply talented Eric is, and so that's why I'm nominating him as
The next department is the Ed department. The teacher presenting the award is Mr. Castro, and the student is Martin Nessa Valenzuela.
Good morning. All right, so I have no idea where he's at. Can you guys hear me? Okay,
You can always hear Mr. Castro.
you can always hear me. So he's not here today, but I know that Eric, who just got into performing arts, sits next to him in my first art class. And Pete is one of those kids that he's fantastic. He's about this tall, and he's very smart. What I like about him, he thinks on multiple levels. He's an excellent student. And if you didn't know any better, if you walked into my class, he's actually, when we're doing work independently in class, he actually finishes his work. He gets up and he walks around and helps other kids in class who needs the help. That is another awesome student right there.
The next department, the teacher presenting the award is Ms. Temple, and the student is Ms. Cook.
Good morning. I'm so excited to nominate Victor. And he's in my 7-8 class. Can I just do this? Yeah. He's in my 7-8 class, which is a long class. And we're getting the school year started. And I noticed that he was coming to class late. And I noticed that he was walking next to me late. And that's why he was late coming to class. And I said to Victor, I said, guess what? You can walk and talk. So you can talk and have your conversation. And exercise some time and get
The next department is the science department. The teacher presenting the award is Ms. Mejia, and the student is Matthew.
Now I have a opportunity to have my second hour in biological science. There's completing the assignment class and he have a good relationship with everybody in class and is very respectful of everybody. Also, he's a musician. He has a big band since 6th grade. So he plays guitar, he plays piano, he plays drums. And you can see, you can watch him YouTube. Today I had the opportunity to go to YouTube and I saw him, I watched him playing piano. It seems beautiful too. So everybody has to go to YouTube and watch him playing piano.
All right, I just want to congratulate Kelly because of my history classes. I don't always get a true fan of history and culture. And Kelly asks questions and she takes interest in what we're learning from. And she is a learner outside the class as well. And she's done a great job on her research projects and participates and with other students and in class discussions. So I just want to thank her for being part of my class.
Next department is the world language department. The teacher presenting the award is
an excellent student. He always is helping others in my 8th class. Everyone who needs help is there. Also, he's very active in the club. Always is there in the club. Perfectamente, excellent.
Paulina Gonzalez. Is Paulina Gonzalez in the audience? Is she here? So the last department is the art department, and Paulina Gonzalez is the recipient, presented by Mrs. Cecilia Cano.
All right, my student of the month is Paulina Gonzalez. This is my first hour class, and she's always on time. It's really hard to
of the month.